everybody, I am AV Obsessed, and if you're watching this video on my channel, that means that you probably are too. And today is just gonna be another quick unboxing of the new BlueSound Nano. And I know it's not that new, it's been out for a couple of months, but I kinda wanted to get one in here to check out and do some comparing. I actually don't think I need this knife. Do some comparing to what I have been using for streaming audio, which is just using HEOS on my Marantz receiver. I know, gasp, I've been using HEOS. Everybody talks about that being the worst thing ever, but I actually used to own BlueSound products in the past. I had the NAD T778 that had BlueOS built into it, and then on my bedroom system, I had the BlueSound Node 3 connected to a Rotel 1582 Mark II amplifier. And back then, at least, you know, this was like 2019, I believe. It wasn't like BlueSound was way better than HEOS. I actually kind of preferred HEOS. Maybe they have advanced a lot and HEOS hasn't since then, because everyone tells me that I'm crazy for using HEOS, so we'll see. But from what my experience with BlueSound in the past, at least, when I had the NAD T778, that thing constantly dropped off the network and I had to like unplug it and plug it back in to get it to show up. So, and then also I'm gonna compare it to my little setup that I have going over here, which is a Weem mini streamer connected to an SMSL SU1 DAC running off of a battery bank. So enough talking about that kind of stuff. Let's get into what I'm actually getting here. Got an owner's manual right on top. And then it's nice. It looks like they used all like recycled cardboard packaging, or at least just cardboard packaging. Accessory box right away on the side. We've got, oh funny, a European plug adapter. Wow, I see why they're not supposed to use banana plugs in Europe, because those plugs do look a lot like banana plugs. I won't be using that. And then, oh, another weird shaped plug adapter, like must be another European or something. It probably says somewhere in the instructions, but I have no use for those. Oh my gosh, it comes with all sorts of adapters. You'd think that it would be cheaper for them to have different versions, but there's just all these different all these different plug adapters. Hey look, this one looks like an actual US plug, so maybe I will have to use one of these. I'm gonna set that one off to the side. Although, actually, I probably won't be using those because the power inlet on the Node Nano here is using USB Type-C, so I could just use any USB-C power supply I want. Although, like, I would assume that the one that they include, yeah, this is strange. So basically that's the power brick, and then they give you all the different like European and probably Asian power plugs. So let's see, is this super easy to put on? Presumably it only goes on one way. Oh, I think that's it, yeah. So that would be the US plug version, and it's just got a full-size USB-A port on the bottom. And then I would assume there's a USB cable. It would be USB-A to C in this box somewhere for that. Let's see, it's probably underneath here. Yep. So we got some moisture absorbing stuff. And, oh, they give you some, you know, fairly cheap feeling like standard RCA cables. I probably won't be using those. And an Ethernet cable. That's kind of nice. I mean, I'm assuming most people are going to use this with Wi-Fi, but you know, it's nice that they give you the Ethernet at least. And then there's the A to C cable. So that's nice. Looks like it's probably pretty long, like at least 6 feet. May or may not be using that one. I have a bunch of my own A to C cables, so I wouldn't need to use the one that's included. I'll toss that in there for now too, so all the accessories are in there. So they give you a lot of accessories. They basically give you everything you could possibly need to get this thing going. It's kind of neat that they have the BlueSound logo embossed into this recycled cardboard. more cardboard. And then the unit itself, oh, it's got a little bit of weight to it. It's deeper, maybe it's not deeper, but it's definitely, like, the dimensions are way different than what the Node 3 that I had years ago was like. So let's get this guy unwrapped. Okay. So on the front, you can't see it when it's not plugged in, but there's touch sensitive, like, volume up and down, and then, like, next track and previous track, and then, like, play, pause, like, touch sensitive buttons on there. I'm surprised the top is completely plain. I would have thought they would put the BlueSound logo on top of here, but apparently not. Nice soft rubber ring that it sits on. And then the business end with the RCA left and right out, coaxial and optical digital outs. You got Ethernet and USB-A, and then an IR in and a 12 volt trigger out. So if you connect this to an amp that has 12 volt trigger functionality, it will turn that on and off, which is super nice. I mean, that's pretty much all there really is to the unboxing of this. So stay tuned, because I am planning to do a lot of different, like, comparing with this thing, because this has the same DAC chip. It's the ESS Sabre 9039 as the $550 BlueSound Node, and then even the Node Icon. It's got the same DAC chip as that, although the Node Icon is a completely different beast, and I have one of those on pre-order, so I'm going to be comparing this to that when I get that. And you know, that has 2 of the 9039 DAC chips in it, as well as, like, a reclocking chip in there that's supposed to correct for you know, bits timing not being correct and stuff like that. But I'm going to be comparing sound quality and, like, functionality of using something like this versus the built-in Hios in my Marantz receiver, and also sound quality of this versus my, like, ultra cheap but still really high performing little combo of the Wii Mini Streamer with the ESS, or I mean the SMSL SU1 DAC. That's a completely different DAC chip that has the AKM 4493 DAC chip in it, but it's a really good sounding DAC for 70 bucks. So will this $300 streamer outperform the combination of, like, the $90 Wii Mini and the $70 SMSL SU1 is kind of, like, the biggest question on my mind. So like and subscribe to the channel, and these are going to be videos that I'm working on over the next couple of weeks. And this is going to be mostly getting used with the Rotel that I unboxed last night, although this video is going to be coming out several days after the unboxing video for the new Rotel amp. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.